Police in Houston saying 2 MS-13 gang members in the country illegally held 3 teenage girls against their will before killing one in a satanic ritual. Police say they found the 15-year-old victim with gunshots to her face and chest. The suspects appearing in court just this week, where they were kidnapped and charged with kidnapping, and murder. Will Carr is live from our West Coast newsroom with more. And this is certainly fueling the argument the Trump administration is making about having to get these illegals out, these types of illegals who are committing these heinous crimes. Will, did the suspects say anything in court?
Well, Julie, not much that reporters could hear, but their demeanor really showed just how serious they're taking the situation. No remorse, no sympathy. Instead, in court, the suspects were goofing off. They were smiling and waving at the cameras. Authorities say they are Miguel Alvarez Flores and Diego Hernandez Rivera, both MS-13 gang members from El Salvador. They're accused of kidnapping 3 teenage girls and feeding them drugs and alcohol and then raping them for weeks inside of a Houston apartment. One of the survivors says that her 15-year-old friend knocked over a satanic shrine and as a result was killed. Authorities found her body on the side of the road. The gang members are now facing aggravated kidnapping and murder charges.
The majority of the MS-13 gang members we come into contact with are in the country unlawfully. In specific terms, we've given the identity of these 2 individuals over to Homeland Security, who are actively investigating their immigration status.
MS-13 is a brutally violent gang that has become a major international criminal organization. There are more than 10,000 members in the United States, with a presence in at least 46 states. The gang was founded in Los Angeles 2 decades ago by immigrants ironically fleeing violence in El Salvador. Julie.
Okay. I mean, the story just could not be more grotesque. And these are the types of illegal immigrants that need to be brought out of this country in order to prevent these types of crimes from happening. Now, President Trump has made it a top priority to get dangerous illegal criminals like these out of the country, hasn't he? And what's the process there?
Yeah, absolutely. And it certainly resonates with one of his campaign promises and why he's pointed to the fact that he wants to build the wall. We've heard him say that he wants to catch the bad guys or hombres in some cases and get them out of the country. At the same time, President Trump has made it a top priority to help the families of victims of crimes like the one we just saw in Houston.
We must support the victims of crime. I have ordered the Department of Homeland Security to create an office to serve American victims. The office is called VOICE, Victims of Immigration Crime Engagement. We are providing a voice to those who have been ignored by our media and silenced by special interests.
And President Trump said recently the wall may be built much faster than anybody even thinks. Julie.
All right. Thank you so much, Will Carr. Appreciate it.